Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss how to use optionals safely. As we know that optionals could be nil at any point of time, so we need to find a way in which we can use them, we can extract value out of it. So there are four ways we can handle optionals. The first one is force unwrapping. This is the most ugliest way to unwrap a optional, because if the optional have a nil value, your app definitely going to crash. So the second option we have is Nilcoalescing. If the optional value is nil, we will use a default value. The third one is guard statement, and the fourth one is optional chaining. So let's have a look how we use them and implement in our code. So for that I am going to create a class student, which will have a property name, and this is going to be a required property, and I'm going to assign a name to it. Let's create another class called data, and this will have a property name student, which will be type of student. I'm sorry, s should be capitalized, student, and this will be a required property, and I'm going to assign an object of student to it. Okay, so here are we. So let me create an object of data class, a data class which be required, and here is my object. Now let me print something. I want to print the name of the student. So what I'm going to do, student dot name. So let's have a quick run. So as you can see that it prints the name of the student. Now what happens if this is nil? Now how are we going to treat this? And I am doing an optional value to the student class. So let's see. Now here we go. It is telling me that the compiler is suggesting me that I can use the force unwrap, or I can use the default value for it. So let's take the first scenario, force unwrapping. So I'm going to forcefully unwrap the object. Let's see what happens. As I told you, if we are force unwrapping something and it becomes nil, your app is going to crash, and we can see that here. Now there are other options, we're going to try it. So my suggestion is to you is that do not use force unwrapping until unless you are quite certain that the value will not be nil in any point of time. Now we can use the Nilcoalescing, guard statement, and optional chaining. These are three viable options we have here. So let me get you through the second option, Nilcoalescing. Now how it's work. Now let's suppose the object is nil, right? So let me put the student object back here, and I'm going to put the student name nil. Let me print again student dot name. Okay, and I am going to use the Nilcoalescing operator, which means if the student property becomes nil, what I will be doing? I will be using Nilcoalescing and give it a different the default property, which will be like developer. John is a developer. Now let's see what happens. As you can see, the name property is nil. So the compiler compiles this statement and finds out that it has a nil value. So according to the Nilcoalescing, it will take the default value. This is the safe way. It will not bring down your app. Now in the further videos, we will be talking about guard statement and optional chaining. Thank you for watching.